Hello, my friend. All right, are you so excited about the party thing that we just talked about? Like, it's gonna be so cool. It's gonna be so fun. All right, now that you kind of are looking at some party ideas, we gotta talk about how are we gonna market? How do I market in my Scentsy business so I can be effective, so I can get sales, so people are interested? Again, it's gonna come back down to systems. And it's going to be so that way you're not every time like, oh, what am I going to put? How am I going to say it? What am I going to do? You'll have your systems in place for how you market. So that way, when something new comes up, you already have a system, plug it in, and it's done. So marketing is a way that like you put it out there. It's the way that you are trying to attract people to join your team, to host a party, to become a customer. One of those three things. The way that you do it comes back to the very foundation that we talked about very first in this part 2 of Superstar, and that's like it's through relationships and it's through not being salesy. One of the things that I always teach my people is share, not sell, and the sales will follow. Now you'll see that there are flyer groups out there and there are flyers that you can use, and like when it comes to Disney, you kind of do need to stick with those flyers when you're marketing, but use the flyers sparingly. Instead, your most powerful marketing tool is going to be you. Let me repeat that. Your most powerful marketing tool is going to be you. You showing you love Scentsy, right? You already know you're a raving fan. Show how you're using it in your everyday life. It's one thing to throw up a flyer for counter clean, and it's another to show a before and after of your own personal picture of what your stove looked like before counter clean and when you cleaned it and what it looked like after. Totally different experience. It's totally different when the same thing, like if you spray your sheets every morning and your couches with Scentsy Fresh, show that in a fun video, put it in your stories. Use your real life experience and then sprinkle with flyers. That's how you can successfully market. Make it more about a lifestyle. Scentsy's a lifestyle versus like I'm trying to sell you all these things. You show them how Scentsy can benefit them, how it's value, and how it's into their lifestyle. So like think about when you go camping, what Scentsy products do you take when you go camping? Share that because to you that makes sense. But for people who aren't eat, sleeping, and breathing the Scentsy like a consultant is, giving them a different way to look at it and a fresh perspective, they see, oh, that adds value. I need that in my life. Or when you travel, like with a wall fan diffuser, it's my favorite thing to take. I'm always sharing that with people when you're going on a trip. And the cool thing is too, is like when you market, like if you want to schedule your posts or whatever, you can take a bunch of different pictures and then keep them in like an album or something. So when you want to put out your content, then you have kind of like an arsenal of resources that you can go to so that you can put that out there. But if you will share, just share and share consistently. Even if you're not getting all the likes in the world, you're not getting any comments, I don't want you to think, oh, this is not even being effective at all. Because let me tell you what, remember what I told you about in a few videos earlier where I said to you, do they know that you're a Scentsy consultant? Remember it? And it's more than just splashing up flyers and warmers and things, but instead you're showing that newly styled warmer that you have in your house. You're showing how your dogs are getting a bath with the Scentsy shampoo. That's the difference. You do those things, you're planting seeds. And when that person's ready, they're going to know exactly where to come to because you've been posting consistently. They may have never interacted or done anything with your post, but it's been a reminder to them and they see it and they see it regularly. They're going to know where to go, when to come back. Now, something else that I would recommend is there are people out there that want to see all the Scentsy things. When jackets are released, they want to know. When holiday warmers are dropped, they want to be the first to know. That's where I would recommend doing that, is creating a Facebook VIP. We already talked about this, creating that VIP group. That's where you can put all the things Scentsy and share all the things because people want to see that. On your personal page, you want to be like maybe 1/3 Scentsy, right? Sprinkle the Scentsy, but also show up as who else you are, because you're not just Scentsy, you're lots of different things. You're loving sugar, you're loving chickens, you're loving family, you love beautiful pictures in nature. Whatever it is that you are, your brand of who you are, that's what needs to be happening on your main Scentsy page. And then sprinkles of Scentsy. That's just enough for people to know who you are and what you do. But in your VIP group, oh my gosh, like all the fun things you can put in there. So that is how I've marketed my business, and just doing it consistently. And I've really been able to have success that way. And I've been able to help really build a solid foundation of customers. And more than anything, they're my friends. and I love them. And so by doing those things, I've been able to do that and be successful, and it has helped me tremendously to have that system, or that foundation of consistent sales. And then have your system too, like when it comes to marketing, when Scentsy drops, like that next, like they just dropped a or a Captain America warmer, I have a way of doing it. So it's like post it immediately, and then I post what it is and when it's available and the amount, and it goes in my VIP group every time there's a new thing. And then my customers have just kind of learned, like with Nightmare Before Christmas, I posted it, made it the official pre-order post. So then anybody that wants one there, like on that part, can go there. And then if you want, if your communication strategy is text message, you could shoot a text message out if that's how you communicate with your people, like maybe your website people or whatever it is. So do you see, like whatever you choose to do and however you choose to do it, you just need to do it consistently and you will see results. It's just like, remember, it's just like planting a garden. You don't plant the seed and get the tomato the next day. You have to consistently work at it, consistently nurture it. And as you do it, you will see success. And remember, marketing is kind of like testing the waters too. And so it's kind of like always kind of a constant experiment, seeing what makes people engage, how they respond, and getting a feel for how your customers, you know, how they like it, how they respond to things. And then you can start to fine tune and tweak your message towards that. So that is marketing, my friend. And guess what? This isn't the only way. The things that I've shared with you in these 6 minutes, it's not the only way. There's so many awesome resources out there. And so like always, I'm always going to encourage you to go get on YouTube, do some training, type in, you know, how to build a customer base, how to market effectively on Facebook. Go in there. If you can go to the training center and do the same thing, because there's so many ways that you can train yourself and learn more and get better and find ways to work for you. So I hope you have a good day. Thanks for tuning in. Bye.